The world feels different now, unsteady, unfamiliar. The ground beneath our feet, once solid and sure, is shifting, trembling with the tremors of change. The air crackles with uncertainty. We are adrift, unmoored from the familiar shores of the past, tossed about by the waves of a future we can barely glimpse. The old maps no longer guide us. Our compasses spin wildly, unable to find true north in a world where the very poles seem to be reversing. The institutions we once relied upon, governments, religions, even science itself, seem inadequate, their answers unsatisfying in the face of such profound transformation. This is not merely a period of change. Change is a constant, the ebb and flow of history. This is something more. This is a metamorphosis, a fundamental reshaping of the world as we know it, and it is both exhilarating and terrifying. Look around. The world stage is set for a drama of the absurd. Politicians, once figures of authority and respect, now resemble caricatures, their words and actions a bizarre performance art of ego and ambition. Trust erodes with each passing scandal, each broken promise. In the United States, the heart of global power, the political landscape resembles a circus. The center cannot hold, polarization reigns. Facts are contested, truth is subjective, and dialogue has devolved into a shouting match. The very foundations of democracy, reasoned debate, respect for institutions, faith in the electoral process, are crumbling under the weight of division and distrust. The laughter of satire has given way to the bitter taste of disillusionment. Beyond the borders of individual nations, the world order itself teeters on the razor's edge. Global tensions simmer, fueled by ancient rivalries, economic anxieties, and the ever-present threat of terrorism. The Middle East, a region scarred by centuries of conflict, remains a tinderbox, its flames fanned by religious extremism and geopolitical maneuvering. Nuclear proliferation casts a long shadow over the future. The weapons of unimaginable destruction, once the sole domain of superpowers, are now within reach of rogue states and even non-state actors. The nightmare scenario, once unthinkable, now haunts the edges of our collective consciousness. The old alliances fray, replaced by a patchwork of shifting allegiances and opportunistic partnerships. The rules-based international order, painstakingly built after the devastation of World War II, is under assault from within and without. Section 4. Nature's warning signs. As if the political and social upheavals were not enough, nature itself seems to be sending us a message. The planet is warming, the ice caps are melting, and extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and more severe. Floods, droughts, wildfires, hurricanes. These are not just abstract concepts discussed in scientific journals. They are the lived reality of millions around the world. Scientists warn of tipping points, of irreversible damage to the delicate ecosystems that sustain life on Earth. Yet, our collective response remains woefully inadequate, hampered by short-term thinking, political gridlock, and the sheer enormity of the challenge. The Earth is not dying, it will survive. The question is, will we? Section 5. The shifting sands of identity. Amidst these global tremors, a profound shift is occurring within our societies. The traditional markers of identity, gender, race, religion, nationality, are being questioned, challenged, and redefined. The binary categories of the past are giving way to a more fluid, more nuanced understanding of self. This is particularly evident in the realm of gender identity. The rigid categories of male and female are being challenged by those who identify as transgender, non-binary, or gender fluid. This shift is not merely about personal expression, it is a fundamental questioning of societal norms and expectations. This questioning, while liberating for some, is deeply unsettling for others. It challenges deeply held beliefs about the nature of humanity, the meaning of family, and the very foundations of social order. It is a debate fraught with passion, misunderstanding, and at times, outright hostility.